The fastest way to increase your credit score is focus on these two things, because once I reveal these two things, you're gonna be able to increase your credit score. 5 points, 10 points, 20 points, 50 points, maybe even 100 points, all depending on what you have going on. What's up, family? I'm back with another one. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. So in today's class, I'm going to reveal these two things that you need to focus on to be able to improve your credit score, because once you understand these two things, it's game over. All right, so sit back, relax, grab a pen, get some paper, get something to drink, because I'm breaking it all down for you. Now, before I share with you these two things, I want you to see this, all right? You're going to create an account with Smart Credit. The link is going to be pinned to the description. The reason why this is very important is going to help understand these two things I'm going to share with you. The first thing is understanding what your future score looks like. So I have a client's profile, right? And I want to share with you what it looks like once you'll be able to see your score in the future, once you fix a few things on your credit report, right? But the fastest way to improve your credit score is the score boost model, right? Now, the score boost model is based on your revolving debt. Now, your revolving debt is very important to improve your credit score, because once you focus on fixing the revolving debt, you're going to be able to increase your credit score. 5 points, 100 points, 10 points, all depending on how much money you need to pay down. So let me share with you so you can understand, because once you see what it looks like, that, hey, my score can be a 750 or a 780 or a 800 if I just fix, or if I just pay down this amount of debt, all depending on, of course, what your profile looks like. But most importantly, check this out. As you can see right here, if this person just paid, now this goes, it can help you or go against you, right? It can help you by, if you just pay $55, and I know it's just 4 points, but 4 points matters depending on like different things that you're applying for. But if they just paid $55, they'll increase their credit score 4 points. Now, I want to share with you another example of somebody else, right? So they're at a 584. If they just pay down $822, they'll increase their credit score 81 points. Like I said before, every profile is different. Depending on what you have going on with your report, it's going to show a little bit different. All right. Now look at this one. Different scenario. If they pay $670, right? 10 points. Okay. Now doing this or getting access to this, you're going to be able to see what it actually looks like. Getting access to this, you're going to be able to get access to your Smart Credit report. You're going to be able to see what it looks like. You're going to see your future credit score and how much money that you actually have to pay down to be able to improve your credit score. Now, the reason why, I'm going to talk about the second thing, but the reason why this matters is because, like I said before, I want to share with you. Now, the reason why this matters is because your credit score is made up of 5 major factors, right? Now, the highest credit score you can have is 850, right? And the lowest credit score you can have is a 300. That means if you do 850 minus 300, that means you have 550 points to play with as far as your credit score. Now, all this matters because you have to understand what makes up your credit score. Once you understand what makes up your credit score, then you're going to be able to focus on the things that you need to focus on to improve your credit score. Now, you just saw your future credit score by, if you pay down this debt, guess what? I can increase my credit score. Now, the other part of your credit score that's holding your credit score back is the derogatory accounts, right? Now, with the derogatory accounts, with the score builder, it shows you all your positive accounts And then it also shows you all the things that's technically holding your credit score back. Now, I have multiple videos revealing to you how to actually fix your credit. This is more just to focus on how can the fastest way to improve my credit score, right? The fastest way, of course, is paying down debt. Now, the reason why I want to reveal, and then the second thing I'm going to show what you need to do as well to like significantly increase it. Another strategy, right now I'm just going to talk about this first, and then the second thing I'm going to talk about, hey, is going to help increase your credit score even more. So 850 minus 300, 550 points. All right, you got 550 points. Now, payment history, I'm going to just abbreviate. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. Now, if you do 35% of 550, that gives you 192.5 points. All right, say it again. 35% of 550. So 550 times 0.35, right? Now, utilization or amounts, I'm gonna say amounts owed so you can understand. Amounts owed, which is 30% of your credit score. If you do 30% of 550, that gives you 165 points. Now, this part matters because I just shared with you, if you paid this amount, you're gonna see an increase. If you use it, right, the credit card, if you use your credit card without paying it down when it closes, you're gonna see your credit score drop, okay? It helps you, it can help you if you pay it down. If you use it, you see your credit score drop, all right? Now, the next part of your credit score is age, which is 15% of your credit score, right? And if you do 15 times 550, that gives you 82.5 points, all right? And then if you do credit mix times 10%, okay, that's 55 points. And then new accounts is the other 10%, and that is 55 points. All this matters as far as to improve your credit score. Of course, payment history. Now, I want to show you a specific thing that you can do to add more history to your report to significantly increase your credit score. As you can see, this is very important. Payment history, paying on time. If you don't pay, of course, you get those those 30 days, which will significantly decrease your credit score. All right, amounts owed. Of course, you want to keep your utilization. Most people say 30%. I say continue paying it down, but get it under 10%, then eventually get it to 0% interest, right? And then, of course, you're going to use your card. Now, age, this is hard to do, but I'm going to show you a strategy how you can add age on your credit report. Credit mix, you want to have, for an example, you want to have revolving accounts and you want to have installment accounts. Installment accounts are, most people have them, is the student loan, car loan, personal loans. That's an installment account. Revolving account is your credit card, store card, charge card. Those are considered revolving accounts on your report. And then installment account is a home loan, okay? New accounts is by adding new accounts, hard inquiries, quote unquote, is that part of your credit score. But I'm gonna show you how to add a new account without messing up your age and without getting a hard inquiry. So the second most important thing that you can do to increase your credit score is adding backdated history accounts to your report. What I mean by that, for an example, if you're currently renting, right? You can get Boom Pay. Now with Boom Pay, let's just say you've been living at that apartment for the last 5 years. They will report 24 months of that 5-year history to your report, which will give you 24 months of on-time payments. Not only is it affecting payment history, it's also affecting the age because it's not a 1-month account. It's a 5-year trade line, right? And depending on when they use the open date, either it's gonna be 2 years or 5 years. Rent reporters do like the time you actually moved in. So it'll give you a 5-year trade line. So it'll affect the payment history. It also will help the age. Most people need help with the age because they have new accounts unless they have student loans on their credit report. And then the credit mix, it gives you an installment account, adds that, and then it's affecting this, but it's not hurting it because you just added a new account, which is affects 4 of the 5 factors of your credit score. So by you just adding an account that you're currently paying, for example, you're currently renting, you can just start reporting the rent. And then once you start reporting the rent, it's going to significantly help you improve your credit score, maybe 10 points, maybe 30 points, maybe 20 points, depending on your profile and what you have going on. But one of the fastest way, of course, is to pay down your credit card debt and add backdated trade lines to your report, right? Now, another way you can do this, of course, is being an authorized user. Of course, now being an authorized user comes with pros and cons, but the pros is you get all of that history of the other person's information added to your report. The cons is if they default or anything, it messes up your credit score. So if that person, you just want to make sure, you know, your family member, let's say your mom adds you on your credit card, just make sure she don't really use those credit cards that much. And then if she don't really use it that much, you can get all that information on your report. But authorized users are good, but you need a primary account. The primary account that you want to have on your report is getting Boom Pay, Rent Reporters, something that's in your name and not you being added on. All right. Now go leverage this information, take care of what you need to take care, and let me know what happens.